Here's our beautiful 2015 McLaren 650S Spyder. This car's only got 4,000 miles on it. Does have a Minnesota prior salvage title due to accident damage right over here, which we'll get to in just a moment. There's no damage whatsoever up in here, down this side. None of that was touched whatsoever. All the gaps are perfect. This side here, the only piece that was actually replaced on the whole entire car, the only body panel, is just this lower quarter right here. In other words, everything else is still original to the car, body panel wise. Inside here, I don't know how well you can see in there, the main radiator and the AC condenser, those we had replaced as well. They were a little bit dented. I don't know if they were leaking or not. It wasn't leaking any fluid on the ground whatsoever, but since all of this was off here, that all got replaced. Even this piece here is still original to the car. There was no damage whatsoever in this area. We do have our heated and memory seats. Door shuts just fine. You can see the paint finish on it does not vary at all. It's just like black glass. Our tires, the original Pirellis, you can see the tread life left on them. I would say they're probably 80-90% or better. All of this still original to the car. Our carbon fiber engine inserts. I can't find on any of these wheels any curb rash. Again, the tires flawless there. Curb rash. Here we got our backup camera. Again, nothing was touched on this side of the car at all. This was all still original, untouched. Go ahead and shut the car off, just so you can all see a fresh restart. Of course, I'm holding my hand up here. And as you can see, there's absolutely no check engine lights whatsoever, except for the one here telling me that my parking brake is on. Again, we got memory seats, heated seats. Probably the most sought after. Currently, actually, there's 4,610 miles on this beast. One of the most sought after features is the vehicle lift. This does have the vehicle lift. It does work just fine. Ride height normal, raise up. So now that's raising. And while that's doing that, just to show you it works, I'll go ahead and also show you that the convertible top works just fine. And then here it says vehicle height raised, roof closed. And actually I'm going to go ahead and put us in neutral back in park, and I'll do just a quick walk around here with the roof up. And now it's going to lower. We got vehicle lowering. I thought I bumped it, but I did not. I'll go ahead and put my seatbelt on again here, and I'll take you guys out for just a little bit of a drive. You can see it's flashing that it's going down. And now it says ride height normal. So we are good to go. Again, 4,600 miles. Take you out for a little drive. So the damage to this car was just basically the right lower quarter there is the only body panel that was replaced. All of our paint work, we don't do any of our body work whatsoever in-house. A lot of people think we do. We don't. We hire it all out by, in this case here, we had the dealership actually do the paint work for us. That way the paint all came out perfect. We bought this car, I believe the car had about 2,900 miles on it or so when I bought it, 2,600, somewhere in that vicinity is when I bought it. So I've got about 1,700 or so miles on it, 1,700 to 2,000 miles on this car since the repairs. Absolutely not one lick of problems with the car in any way possible. Just gotten in it and drove it every single time. In fact, I did do one road trip with this car this summer. I'm in Minnesota here, and I drove the car to Illinois, Chicago actually. Took it actually to the Mclaren dealer itself. So I drove that all the way there and all the way back. No problems whatsoever. Everything in the car works flawlessly. The radio, windows. show you that everything works here. Go ahead and turn active mode on. Now you can see in the back window back there, our spoiler is up. I'll pull over here, get a car coming behind us. Okay, we are in active mode. Launch. Oops. Oop. That's me, keep pushing the button. There's no hiccups in the drivetrain. Nothing that vibrates or loose or anything whatsoever. You can see we're doing interstate speeds, not touching the steering wheel whatsoever. Doesn't even torque. We can hit the gas and not touch the steering wheel, and we're still going straight down the road. Again, we're in a good spot, not touch the steering wheel at all here. So you get the point. The car runs, drives perfectly, just as good as new. Everything works on the car, heat, AC. Again, our radio controls here. And click on the radio.
If you don't mind my asking, how are your finances these days?
I'm gonna go ahead and hit the brakes pretty good right here. Bit of wheel slippage there. I don't know if you saw the traction control light there come on just for a second. Lots of power to this car, and it's very lightweight, but you get up on it. We can get it out of active mode here, so now it drives like normal. Everything goes back to the normal mode rather than the sport mode. Of course, you can select your handling and your performance options here, in case you don't know of anything, if you've never driven a McLaren before. This one here controls your handling, so I believe it's normal, sport, and track. Normal, sport, and track. Performance mode, manual. I'm not sure what the manual does. I believe that I know the arrows for the wing, so you can deploy the wing if you want. Not sure why they put a winter mode in these things, because nobody drives these cars in the winter. As you can see, we're up to normal operating temperatures. We've done a lot of these. We've done approximately around a dozen of these McLaren rebuilds. They've all turned out flawless. We've sold a lot of them. We've done approximately around 100 of the exotics total, and that's McLaren, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Aston Martin, you know, just basically all your high-end cars. And then I couldn't even tell you, we're in the thousands upon thousands of vehicle builds total overall. Most of our vehicles, just because the exotics, they are hard to find, so we aren't able to do as many of those as we would like. Most of them are completely destroyed beyond repair. We don't do those. We try to find the ones that are light repair, and being exotics, they're extremely hard to come by. We're actually only able to do just a few of those a year, and that's all. The rest of our time, we're building more, you know, close to the 1-year-olds, almost 6-figure vehicles, Cadillac Escalades, Yukons, Infinities, excuse me, Corvettes, Dodge Vipers, Cadillac CTS-Vs. We do a lot of GM vehicles, just mainly because we have the sourcing for parts cheaper than basically anybody else, and we have the software in-house for anything GM. That's going to conclude our test drive for the day. So as always, if you have any questions, more than welcome to give us a call, contact us, email us, whatever it may be, and we'll do what we can to give you the answers you seek. If you're looking for a great McLaren, this one here, I promise you, by far the nicest McLaren we've ever had. It's got the least amount of damage of any exotic we've ever had. It's the nicest, it's got low miles, it's the cleanest, the paint's great. You won't have any issues with her. Thank you very much and have a good day.